way too if what you call it. Wait, did I just okay, that was not on stream. I have no idea. I want to be on what you call it for. I do gotta make this same time. I've played now. No, cool. Rise affiliation. Oh, courts open up. What these? Somebody's on spots on that court. Like he's jump shot down, bro. Imagine it. Well, 2K works on what you call it. If you get a laggy jump shot on stream, that's like that's like the same as a laggy shot on Rainbow. Okay, bro. I guess I play my. I want to play my. Mycarrer would be like 80% times more easier. I mean, not even easier. What you call them? Faster. What you call them?
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of 2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This game, Brent, the start of a quick series between these teams. As a player, does that throw you off at all?
No, but I always think it's interesting, Kevin. You know, we know it's not a series. You're just going back to back against these guys. But the way in which the game can get manipulated between two teams and who it is that from game to game becomes the player that stands out. And it's a great lesson for coaches to talk to players about staying ready for your role, because you never know who is going to contribute most to the winning in either of these contests.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair is Harden and Paul. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi and Zubac. And it's Jones in at the three spot.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
I don't know. But again. Doesn't guard up on the screen. I should have pressed one.
No good. And so Doncic
and I for the
Dallas Mavericks.
Not close.
Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12
I need to check the difficulty.
It's been impressive, and the question now really is, who's going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous.
And our opponent,
really a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
And here's Jones. Following the quarter by MP. And it's Leonard missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it together.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks
imagine a daily quest on the game. We only get like 3 minutes in a quarter. This is Mycarrer. They should go 150 points. Daily quest?
This should be a match made in heaven.
That's a daily objective? That's not a weekly thing?
Thanks. Harden's shot is off.
Now, so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
Thompson with the bucket.
He can get to the medium range as Clay's able to find some room and still trigger it.
Clippers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
Timeout for nothing.
Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And how about a look at the most recent power ranking? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. Take a look at the Knicks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Mavericks, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
MP kicks to Irving. MP with a screen on Powell. And a wide open look for Irving. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clippers trail by 8. Harden the pass to Zubac. Here's Powell. There's the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Phoenix was outstanding. He had 27 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see.
Probably because
David, we appreciate the update. Greg will see if he can keep
rolling. I think if people cut their mind,
when he's in rhythm,
that was a good
pass. Carry your team across the line.
Nah, if everybody got
see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
I know people used to get double team.
Following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Back to Harden.
Pretty frustrating in my career. You're just trying to upgrade your character.
And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Leonard.
We don't see a lot of James Harden in the mid-range, but he is capable of knocking them down.
We know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Derek Lively is checked in for Dallas. Exum comes in for Klay Thompson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Porter's checked in. And that one's good. MP's got 10 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
I don't know.
Harden against Irving. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Substitution on the court.
Nah. What's it called? Need to see that. Man, here we go.
Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jared Lively. MP comes in for P.J. Washington. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Marshall. It's Thompson in for Exum. And it's Leonard missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this game.
And the Clippers looking who they've got. They've got Porter. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. Brent, you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much. Their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers, but man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Wasting 0 time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
Doncic passes to MP to the inside. Dallas moving the ball around. The three-pointer, no good. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Dunn misses.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Back to MP.
No dribble. Westbrook.
Shot clock at 5. Thompson outside. Good in the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists tonight.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
Now here's Porter.
Don't tell me.
He has yet to score. Leonard on the wing. Over MP. Leonard, no luck.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Don't do that. No.
MP against Leonard. MP passes to Grimes.
He should get the violation on that, but he doesn't.
Inside, here's MP, and the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Yeah, use the height, use the reach. Devastating effect, Daniel Gafford.
1:10 left in the first half of the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. You can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5.
Nice.
Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubats is checked in for Bamba. Derek Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Norman Powell's checked in for Amir Crawford. And it's James Harden in for Dunn. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Washington's checked in for MP. And it's Dante Exum in for Luka Doncic.
Not even on the court.
54 seconds left here in the second. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for... You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, you're... well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? And now, not a bad... Thanks for spending half...
Timberwolves 20.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Moving on the wing along with Thompson. MP out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Leonard. Here's Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
That's what Zubats is here for, making plays in the trenches.
Dallas has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there.
Wait, what is that? What is that?
With another MJ, Michael Jordan.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Yeah.
Harden scanning the floor. Leonard with no one around.
Yeah.
And that comes off the assist by Jones. 10 points for Leonard.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Oh, dribble mode.
MP inside. Leonard's there. MP. And it's Dallas with another.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Here's Leonard. Pass to Powell. Back to Leonard.
Okay.
Over MP.
Oh.
Again, Leonard missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Outside, Jones.
Put up ball.
Fires the 3.
Oh, jump.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes.
Yeah.
Only one so far in this game for him. None since halftime.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
Sometimes you get it done. Sometimes, kind of whack.
1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Harden's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Don't even know what the scramble button is.
1:21 left in the third quarter. MP with a screen on Hart. The 3 for Doncic. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Zubac's a screen on Doncic. Harden dishes to Leonard.
Whatever that was. Stop. No.
Ball's not loose and stolen by MP. Here's Irving. Here's Gafford. And he makes that one. He's got 6.
Man, appreciate Gafford's ability to muscle through the defense.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jones kicks to Leonard. Harden outside. 6 to shoot. Off the left rim and out.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's MP. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Puts up a deep 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks, able to put on a show for the ages. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
That's good.
Season games matter. You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left.
Oh, go for Kawhi.
We see the Mavericks taking the win.
They really thought they had a chance.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
MP, you're about to go off.
I only didn't take it on what you call it. What you call it?
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome and thank you. And here we can check out the story for Kawhi Leonard.
And he slipped a little bit in terms of his defense in the past 10 games. You can see his steal numbers have dipped. He isn't playing with the same assertiveness that he had been. His coach has got to get through to him.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Coffee in at the 3 slot. And for Dallas, the 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Daniel Gafford is out there with MP, and it's Exum in at the 3. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Coffee, the pass to Zubac. Harden scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock.
Yeah,
lets the 3 fly. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Irving finds MP. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
Make no mistake, with that frame and that touch, Zubac's a tough cover in close.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And the first one at the line is good. And Zubac drops them both. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Right. Imagine not being able to jump on the bag.
MP against Leonard. MP, that one's good.
Bro.
MP's got
ain't no way.
Well, being able to finish through contact essential for MP. No one gonna
hold up.
Make it easy on the interior.
Dang.
Here's Coffee, averaging around 5 points a game.
Wrong, but.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Exum. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, it's hard to question the size Dante Exum brings to the point guard position. He's unique in the game.
Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play lately, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations. He's been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He picked up 29 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Pass to MP. Lets it go from deep. Powell pulls it in.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Well, Doris, you won't find too many players that can provide the instant spark that Powell does.
Brian, you know that expression, know your role and star in your role? Norman Powell knows my job is to come in and give my team a boost. And this guy comes in thinking score and change